Ladies and gentlemen, without even hesitating, you're really gonna enjoy this, okay? Big Chuck and Little John.
We're back.
We're back.
All right.
All right. Guys enjoying the show so far? Fantastic. We're going to put an end to that right now.
No. This is our part that we do audience participation. We're going to pick people out of the crowd. You're going to come up here, and you're going to win valuable prizes.
That's right. Valuable prizes. And you know what? Who was it that asked me how I met Little John? I know Triv just did back in the green room, but someone out there. Anyway, I told him to wait till I get up here, and then I'll explain how I met John, and you'll all know. Back in 1960, I started working at Channel 8, and I wasn't a director at that time. I was an engineer, so I had to do everything. And we had a remote, and I had to run audio on it for the news department, and it was at a nudist camp somewhere out east. And we went out there, and I was setting up my, the mics and all that stuff. And the guy said, if you go in there, you got to take off all your clothes. And I said, no, not me. So I said, I'll sit outside the gate, and you guys go in, and I'll do the audio from out here. So while I was out there, was right next to the parking lot, this big guy and this little guy are arguing like hell. And I didn't know that little guy was Little John at the time. So John gets in his car, and he stomps off and drives away. And the manager says, hi, welcome, or something like that. And I said, what was that all about? And he said, I had to fire him. I said, he worked here? He said, yeah, I just fired him. I said, why was that? He said he was always walking around sticking his nose in other people's business. But
somebody put me up to it.
Right. But all right, no more short jokes. Well, it's not easy. It's not easy being as short as John. For instance, when it rains, he's the last one to know. Realize the whole world looks different to Little John?
Smells different, too.
He hates elevators.
Definitely hate elevators.
All right, let's get our first contestant up here. What do you think?
Okay, we need an adult. Now, it's going to be tough to see in the crowd. We need an adult male volunteer.
Adult male?
Oh, I got a guy right over there. Right.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on up here, sir. Oh, here he comes. Okay. He's coming right up here right now.
Too bad we don't have the band. We could play some traveling music. But.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
What is your name?
Gary Single.
Jerry?
Gary.
Gary.
That's the second thing to go when you're his age, Gary.
Yeah, Gary.
Okay.
Where are you from, Gary?
7 Hills.
Are you an honest man?
I try to be, yes.
Are you really? Okay.
We really need an honest guy for this.
Right. The reason we have you up here, Gary, because we need an honest guy, because we have a deck of cards right there. Now, it's an ordinary deck of cards, but they can't see it out there. But what you have to do is look at it, make sure it's an ordinary deck of cards. It's not stacked in any special way, not put in any special order. As soon as you're sure it's an ordinary deck of cards, just tell us it's an ordinary deck of cards.
You're good.
Good? Okay. Now, Gary, what we want you to do is pick a card. Don't show it to me. Don't show it to Chuck. Don't show it to anybody out there. Look at it, memorize it, and stick it in your pocket.
Okay.
Okay?
Any card, any card.
Okay.
All right, he's got a card, John.
How long is it going to take him to memorize it?
Memorize it, Gary.
You got it?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Gary, what's this?
Mixer.
No.
This is a single drive, dual shaft, chrome-plated thought transmitter.
That was a second guess.
Yeah. What we want you to do, Gary, we want you to think of that card. It's a card, only you know what that card is. John and I have not seen the card. The audience has not seen the card. The only one here who knows what that card is you. I want you to think of that card. Hold the thought transmitter against your forehead like this and turn the handle. Now, when you turn the handle, the thought of that card is going to go from your brain into the thought transmitter and out into the audience. See, now, Gary, and remember now, the people here in the front tables will get your thought waves long before the people in the cheap tables back there. So give it plenty of time to work,
Hey, let them practice.
Great idea. Okay, that's a good idea. This is only practice now, so don't think of anything, okay? Just make sure you're doing it right. That's it. That's excellent. Did you do this before? Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever you do, though, don't turn it this way.
No.
Because you get their thoughts. They might not like you. I don't know, Okay, now we have special music planned.
I've done this, okay.
When you hear the music, put it against your forehead. We're going to start over there. When you hear the music, think of that card. Okay, John, go ahead. All right, Garrett, think of that card. That's it. Now slowly work the crowd all the way over here. Very good. Keep coming all the way down. Give him a shot in the corner there. And come back a little bit. There you go, Garrett. And don't worry, you do not look foolish at all doing this. Okay, just give him a corner. Okay, now, if anyone out there thinks they got his thought waves, when I count to 3, we'll shout the card out together. Okay, 1, 2, 3. They say it's the 5 of diamonds, Garrett. Could you take it out and show us the card, tell us what it is?
5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds! How about that? And to think some people use this to beat eggs with. Good job, Gary. Your first time. We got a special gift for you. No, $20 value. But on Triv's benefit like this, priceless. Volume 4 of the best of Big Chuck and Little John is called In the Streets of Cleveland. And a nice hand for Gary. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, what's next?